Hello and welcome to another draft event here, Shadows over Innistrad Limited. Let's join and wait for the queue to fill up. Alright, here we are, and for our first pick, I'm thinking, we have some options here. There's a rare that is good, but I'm not gonna take it because there are better options elsewhere. If I wanna play vampires, there's a better card here for me in the form of Fiery Temper. But in this situation here, I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab a Bound by Moonsilver. That's both because it's probably better than the Fiery Temper most of the time. Although Madness makes this thing truly abusive if you can if you have a bunch of cards like this one that allow you to take advantage of Madness. But this is a great card on its own right. And also since my last few drafts that I recorded were all red, now I feel like I'm gonna try something different. Go white, which is a color that I really like in this format too. There's a Fabian Inspector here that could make it back, but it's doubtful. Take the Bound by Moon Silver. Oh, all right. Here, well, we have a few options. If we had taken the removal spell, the red removal spell on pack one, I would take this. It's a great card. Since I didn't, I'm gonna go ahead and get a Disquatch Recruiter here. Could get this thing too, but it's not an insane card. It's a fine card, but I think this guy is better, and it's especially better for what the green white deck wants to do. It's a human that comes out early and helps you, dig for more humans. So that's nice. There's this thing which could make it back, and if it did, I'd be very happy about it. Well, passing some pretty nutty red cards, right? But that's how things go. All right. Well, here I'm gonna have to take this. I mean, yes, I know that I passed some pretty amazing red cards already, but I could still be werewolves here. I guess I could, or I could be white red, which is fine. Or I could just be, base green splashing for either red or white. I guess we shall see, but I'm taking this here. Especially because there isn't really anything here that I really like. The one card that we could think about taking, I guess, is the Humble the Brute, but I don't like that much. So you can go with him. Okay, decision time, I guess. We could take this thing and abandon green because granted, this card is great, but it's the worst card, the worst card here out of these three. So I could just take this thing, but I think this thing can even make it back, you know. So I'm gonna take the cheap werewolf here and see where that gets us. Right. What do I like best? This thing or this thing? Because I could take this or this in this situation here. I don't know. I guess like since I already did post a red green draft, I'm gonna try to stick to green white here. You know, in a similar situation, if I were not recording, I could probably take this guy. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this thing to get uh, to be white green human splashing for this thing. Here we get a great card, Byway Courier. Provisioner is fine too, but this thing comes out a turn earlier, and it's very effective for its cast. People are often wary to trade for it because when they do, you get a clue. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that. All right, Solitary Hunter seems like a pretty easy pick here, even though there's a Stone Quarry, which I will want eventually. But yeah, let's go ahead and get a Solitary Hunter. We are, not necessarily set on red green yet. because we are getting a few werewolves here. So I guess they're all humans too, right? So the the tribal thing goes both ways. Groundskeeper. Groundskeeper is a great card, but I think I'm gonna take a fork in the road. Just in order to, find the land for my splash. I think it's quite good too. I like it. It doesn't have a lot of combos going for it here in this particular deck so far, but it certainly could have. I mean, this is already a combo with it, right? Hopefully I get to pick one later on. Yeah, I'm gonna take a fork in the road. Right, Devil Thorn Fox. So let's, go all in on green white here, I guess. You can certainly splash with the burn from within, especially because that's a nice card for you to just finish the game off with. Play on turn 6 or 7 when your opponent has already mustered a defense force that can stop your ground guys. Hmm. Here our options are Militant Inquisitor, Cassic Dia Boar, Murderous Axe. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take Dia Boar. I mean Dia Swine because it's an efficient late game beater. I like it better. All right, human here, which is a fine human too in the right deck. Okay, so apparently we are getting to the end of this pack here. I guess another reason for me to not be red, just splash for that, is because the guy I'm passing to is certainly red, right? I mean, at least the guy 2 seats from me. So I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of red cards on pack 2. We shall see. Alright, so this is pack 2, and it's a very underwhelming pack for us. There isn't anything here that we really want. So maybe we could get a Mad Prophet here and, try to be red instead of white. And then splash for white. Yeah, that could happen. I could see that happening. The rare is a blue card here. It's a quite good one too, but not really what we're looking for. So let's go ahead and take a Mad Prophet. Alright, Voldran Duelist. So I guess this means we are officially black, red. I mean, man, if we are, hopefully this makes it back. Insane in a werewolf deck. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take a duelist here. Duelist is one of my faves. Right. Here I guess our pick is the censor. There are some pretty good cards here. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. But as I suspected, uh, it seems red is starting to dry up a bit here. Although there's no white either, which is strange. Maybe the you know white cards just aren't coming. It's not like they're cutting me off of it. Maybe these packs simply did not have many white cards. So let's take the equipment there. That it is human tribal, but our werewolves are human after all. At least on one face. Right. Guess I could take an insolent neonate. Oh no, Narcinist. Neonate is great. I love it, but this deck definitely seems more like an arsonist deck than a neonate one. So yeah, it's probably gonna be it. Other than that, we have this thing which I don't like that much, and especially not without the blue counterpart here to get full advantage out of it. There's a name high which could make it back, and that would be pretty cool. This thing is obviously great in a vampire deck. Yeah, let's take the arsonist then. Okay, here we don't have much. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and take a vessel. This thing is great, by the way. Really like it. Taking a vessel here, passing this thing, not much, right? The blue cards aren't that great. I mean, this is pretty cool. This is okay. This I don't like much, and this is amazing. There's this thing which is quite playable too. This could be playable in the right deck if you have a bunch of these. But yeah, let's take the green card. Alright, hold the horses then, because I've seen a card that I like really much. Overworld Mysteries. Great, great, great card. Allows you to trade your creatures for tokens when they die. Allows you to trade your I mean tokens, clue tokens. Allows you to trade your clue tokens for creature tokens. So pretty nice card overall. Hmm. Well, I guess we're not necessarily into red yet, because this thing being here is a good signal. We could take this too, but you know this could be quite good in the right deck. We already have a very good equipment, a piece of equipment. So yeah, taking the missionaries here. All right, Bobby Courier. Uh, I'm not sure whether I would prefer a courier or an emissary or even a convicted killer in this deck. Nah, I guess the convicted killer is worse than both these cards. But the thing is here, I'm not gonna take the white card. I'm gonna take the green one because I know that I'm green for sure. So I think I take this guy. Maybe I could take this guy too. It's not bad, is it? It really isn't. Maybe we could, get to Delirium pretty easily. Shall see. Alright, well, this is a good signal too. I mean, I guess the early packs here were sort of an anomaly. Too few white cards were open, probably, and too many red cards, which is why I got, these red cards here that I did get. But yeah, I'm gonna take the apothecary guys here. Well, I guess I will hate this thing. Man, this is super late neonate. That I am going to take it. Probably won't play it, but alright, this thing is okay in a deck where I want to be, trading creatures anyway. So we are probably white. I mean, let's get these out of here. Probably white splashing red for burn, which could work. It's nice. All right, we are definitely white then. Declaration in Stone is a great card. There's a Breakneck Rider which we could take if we were in red, or if we want to be in red right now. We could still take it, but not passing the Declaration in Stone. So let's get that. Excellent removal spell. Here, guess our options are Expose Evil, Hinterland Logger, and Moorland Drifter. That's it. I feel like I want to take an Expose Evil. Expose Evil is great. It's a card that allows me to get in there with my early plays. And it's a card that, replaces itself with a clue token that I can then sacrifice with this thing on the battlefield and stuff. Hopefully one of these make it back. Wouldn't mind that. Alright, alright, I have some options here. This thing, right? It's a marrow that replaces itself, meaning that it's probably pretty good. It's a werewolf, it's a human. We could take this thing too, or this thing, or this thing, but I think those green cards are better than the white ones here in this pack. I think I'm gonna try to take this thing. I've never played with it. I guess we shall see. There's a veteran Cathar that could go well in our deck, but this could go well too. Alright, I really like the Obsessive Stalker. It's a nice turn to play as a 2-2 vanilla that in the late game can really shine. So I'm taking it over Confront the Unknown, Hinterland Lager, Apothecary Guys. Okay, Intrepid Provisioner is pretty nice. I could take it in place of an Expose Evil. We could also take an Irish Kindred here because we have a lot of werewolves already. I mean, not a lot, but you know, some. But I think the Provisioner is going to be better for us here, so no need to further strain our mana base. Just splashing the one red card is fine with me, I guess. Okay, we could take this thing, but I think I'm taking a True Faith Sensor. That's because we have a lot of humans, which this card helps, and also because we have a missionaries. We need more equipment to trigger it. This is quite good though. Since I'm not necessarily a werewolf deck, I only have like one, two, three, four werewolves at this point. So yeah, I think this is gonna be better for me here. Alright, here, I guess we could take this wolf, or we could take this Emissary of the Sleepless. Brain in a Jar isn't really a card that I like. Yeah, it's between those two. I guess I'm taking the Spirit. Dodo is quite good. I like this card. So I think I need more flyers here than I need turn 2 plays. So, alright, speaking of turn 2 plays, I'll happily take the Unruly Mob here. Could take the Gloom Widow too, but Unruly Mob is a card that has been impressing me. I mean, it did impress me back in the original Innistrad block, and it has been impressing me again here, especially in these, creature-heavy green-white decks with Overwhelmed Mysteries, which means you want to be trading creatures anyway. Yeah, let's take the Unruly Mob. Open the armory, huh? No, that could work. I could either get one of my sensors or or the Bound by Moon Silver. I think I want that more than I want the Strain of Arms. Not sure if I'm gonna play it. Yeah, I guess we'll see. The Drifter made it back, so we're gonna take it. Alright, we have 28 cards here. I guess this thing I'm not gonna play. I guess the Devil Thorn Fox I'm not gonna play. Alright, Unruly Mob number 2. I guess I do play that though. And Apothecary Guys number 3. Interesting. I guess I don't play the Stoic Builder. Don't want a second vessel. Could not play this thing too. Just to make my deck cheaper, as far as mana cost is concerned. Guess I won't play 3 Apothecary Geists. And maybe we won't play 2 Unruly Mobs either. The Foggy Road we do need to, go get our red source and, just fix our mana. Let's take a look here. This comes here, this. So we have so far 17 creatures. I guess the scavenger could also not necessarily make the deck. We could bring it in against other aggressive decks, but here I think we have enough turn 2 plays that I don't really want that. Unruly Mob, Moorland Drifter. expose evil declaration stone. Yeah, as far as removal is concerned, we are pretty good to go here. Provisioner. Missionary is definitely a nice one with, two true faith sensors. Could take out an apothecary geist and one more card. What will that be? Maybe the Unruly Mob. That would bring us down to 14 creatures. Do we want this Vessel of Nascency though? I'm honestly not sure. I guess we do. Fork in the Road we also do. So can we play 16 land here in this deck? That's what I want to know. I'm not sure. Not convinced. Maybe we could, like, 16 land plus a Vessel of Nascency plus a Fork in the Road. Yeah, that seems like it could work, to be honest. Especially because we have, ways to. I mean, we have no Thraben Inspectors, which is sad. But we have some ways to generate clues here. Right? So, yeah, let's sort by color here. I'm not 100% sure about this, but I guess I'll try it. Let's see what it could suggest. Yeah, 871. It's either that or 881. We don't have any other, any land-based mana fixers here. Any non-basic lands. To a second vessel too, but yeah, not really bringing that in. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna try this with 16 lands. Not sure if it's correct, but I guess we shall find out soon enough here. So see you round one.